everybody, I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. Today we have top 10 indie decks. Now, I'm just going to show you the 10, the indie decks that are close to me right now. So these are the ones that I am currently using the most. I am not good at choosing favorites. I have way too much air running through my chart to make that fun for me, so I don't do that. I don't want to choose my top 10 favorite indie decks, but I did want to contribute to the tag. So I am going to just show you the 10 indie decks that I'm sort of using right now. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start out with the two newest family in my collection. These are like now a married couple. I just got this one not too long ago. This is the Happy Toast deck, I think is the name of it. I'm having a hard time really nailing down the title of this deck. I think Word Cloud Tarot is the name of the person, the company of the person who created the deck, and then the Happy Toast deck is what is the name of the deck. And this is the Cute and Creepy Oracle. I decided to use them together one day, and I have just been sort of obsessed with this combo. It's very wordy, so if you don't like a lot of words in your decks, this is probably not going to be something that you would be interested in. But I really enjoy this combo, so I'll just I think I got them in the wrong boxes, huh? Hang on, you can tell I've been using them. So I put them in the wrong boxes, but I really like this combo for a Oracle Tarot combo. This has been a lot of fun. They're cute together. They have similar quirky little images, and they both have a lot of words. Here, let's zoom you in so you can see a little bit better. There you go. A lot of words, cute little quirky images. I really enjoy this. I like this little combo. So I have been having a lot of fun with this one, with the wordiness of it all, and I'm in the mood for a million words to consider when I'm reading tarot. I pull this one out and I really like it. I think it's a fun combo. So this is the Word Cloud, or the Happy Toast. Hang on, let me just get the boxes because I don't know. This is the Happy Toast deck and the Cute and Creepy Oracle. Next up are a couple of regulars in my collection, always on my table. This is the Super Lunaris Tarot deck, always out for me. I love this deck. It is probably my favorite. I mean, I don't even know if it's really probably, to be honest. This is my favorite tarot deck in my collection at the moment. And it's been that way since I got it. I love this deck. It is just, a friend. If a tarot deck could be a friend, this would be my buddy, I love this deck. I use it a lot, especially if I'm feeling, I don't know, vulnerable, or even if I'm happy and I just want something that really knows me, really understands me, or helps me to really know and understand myself, I guess I should say. This is the deck that I use. So it is always out for me. I never put it away. And yeah, this is my deck. So if I had a top indie deck, this would hands down be it. There's no question. This is my favorite deck, period, including including indie decks. So this is the Super Lunaris Tarot. You can get this from Super Lunaris Super Lunaris's Etsy site, and the people that run that site, Jess and Jacob, are so nice. They're so kind. So yeah, that's Super Lunaris. Next up is another favorite in my collection. This is the Soul Trees Oracle. I keep this deck in my kitchen, and to keep the box, this is a funny story. To keep the box safe, I put it away, and now I can't find it. So I don't, because it came in this really nice linen box. It was really pretty, and I didn't want to lose it. I didn't want to get kitchen grease on it or whatever. So I put it in that cheap bag, and now I can't find the box. I have moved since, so it's possible that it was lost in my move because I did lose a few boxes, or it could have been thrown away, or it could just be hiding somewhere, but I don't know where it is. But anyways, this is the Soul Trees. A favorite in my collection. I use it when it's out. I use it almost every day. It is not a deck that I often put away, although sometimes I do force myself to put it away just so that I can give other decks a chance to get some use. But I love it. I love this deck. It speaks directly to my inner, I guess, psyche or whatever. So I get very clear answers from it, or very clear advice, or very clear. It just clears my thoughts. So I like to pull from it in the mornings when I am, brewing coffee or whatever. I love the pretty colors. I use it all year round, but it is very nice for this time of year because it's spring. The images are they're trees. Nothing super, there's nothing that I really have to search for in this deck. It's nice to look at them and consider the colors, the use of color, the use of style, the flow of lines, but it's not anything that I have to search for um, to try to dig out, which I really enjoy. Nice big words. I can see this is a go-to for me. It's always out. This is the Soul Trees Oracle. You can get, I don't know if I showed you the backs of the other decks. Oops. Soul Trees. This is the, oh no, wait, you know what? This is the old back. You can still get this deck. You get the second edition of this, same images, nothing different, just the backs, on her Etsy site or on her website. If you search soultrees.com, you'll find it. Or just search Soul Trees Oracle, it should pop right up for you. Next up is another Etsy gem. This is another Etsy site that I support. This is Divination Apothecary. This is a Lenormand deck. Her name is, the site is, there you go. Let me see if I can get close for you. There you go, divinationapothecary.com. And also she's Divination Apothecary on Etsy. This is oh shucks, what's the name of this one? Hang on one second, give me a minute. Can't remember the name of it. Where's the title card? I lost the title card, y'all. I don't know. Maybe it's mixed in with the deck and I'll find it. But this is a beautiful Lenormand deck oh wait, is this the title card? Ah, yeah, there we go. It's the Innocence Lenormand. That's the name of it. It's a beautiful Lenormand deck that she just released. I love her Lenormand decks. I try to buy one a year from her. Her decks are a little bit pricey, not gonna lie. But I try to pick up one deck a year from this Etsy shop. And last year I noticed I was gonna get the Christmas deck, but I changed my mind because I have the original version of that deck and I just didn't feel I needed two copies of the same deck. So I decided to get this one last year. And what I noticed is that her Lenormand decks never had any diverse or any kind of other skin tones in them. And last year I noticed that she did start to add in some options for other ethnicities, which I really appreciated and wanted to support. So I picked up this one. She has another one that I have my eye on possibly for this year. We'll see. But yeah, I love that there's a Black woman, child, and man in this one because that's representative of my family, right? Me. So I'm excited about that. But the other thing is that that also gives you two women, two men. I wonder, does the other one have the same? I can't remember. But the men and women face each other. So you can use two men and they can face each other, or you can use two women and they can face each other. So I enjoy that about the deck as well. I like the way she makes her Lenormand decks. Her clouds have two sides. There's always an open and a closed letter. And this one actually has two keywords on it for each card. So that's nice too. The playing cards don't have the playing cards insert. It just has the suit. But some of her decks do have the playing card inserts. The lavender one, which is the first one I ever got from her, has the has little lavender people in the, for the queens and kings. It's so cute. But anyway, so this is the Innocence Lenormand from Divination Apothecary. I love them. I love this. She makes very clear Lenormand decks, and this is a bridge size one. Someday I'm gonna get one of her mats. She has beautiful Lenormand mats. I said one day I'm gonna get one, but the problem is that all of my Lenormand decks are bridge size, and I was thinking for a mat, I would want a mini size, but I don't have any mini size decks. So then part of me is like, well, I should just buy the damn bridge size mat so I can use my decks with it. But then I'm like, okay, if I do that, then it's gonna fit on my table. It's a whole thing. So, anyways, the next deck up is Melanated Classic Tarot deck. This is a deck I have been using quite a bit lately because this one is the third edition of it, and it's the one. Get rid of those. It comes with these what are these? The definitions or keywords or whatever. And this is the one, the giant sized one. This is a normal tarot size deck, so you can see it's big. And this is the one with the Bible verses on the back. So with Lent having just come and gone, all my years of I swear to God, all my years of reading tarot, I'm always trying to invert that hangman. I still to this day. But this one, it's it's one I'm always pulling out around Lent time because I like that it has the Bible verses on the back. I love this deck because it is RWS but redrawn to look like Black people. So it's not just recolored, but it's redrawn. So the people's facial features, there's different skin tones, there's different hair types, hair styles, facial, especially the facial features. Like you can see even the face that she's put in the background here. It has the features of a Black woman. I really enjoy the look of this. I like it. And so I've been considering getting, I missed the first edition of this with the black borders and the black backs. The edition that she's selling now in the regular size has like the back of the deck is this card, this Eight of Wands card, which I'm not particularly a fan of. So I've just been sort of waiting to see if she changes the backs, but I don't know. Maybe someday I might get the normal size version of this so that I can use it on a daily. Although I have this one and I like this one and I use it. I do. So I don't know if I'll be buying the other one or not, but there is a normal size version of this. I'm not sure if you can still buy this one, to be honest, but I know that you can still get the normal size version, the regular tarot size version with the Eight of Wands backs, borderless, on her website. If you just Google Melanated Classic Tarot, it'll pop up for you. And so that is that one. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be getting it because, to be honest, I don't know. I may get it someday. I have this one. Hang on a second. Where's the other one? So I have this one that somebody gave me. This was a gift. And this is a beautiful deck as well. This is the Mahogany Tarot. I can never remember the name of it. I always want to call it the Melanated Tarot, but it's not. It's the Mahogany Tarot. Hang on. So this is a recolored RWS. Beautifully done, and it's pretty. But the other one is just different because it's redrawn. It's not just recolored. I love that the people have like afros and everybody looks like they stepped out of the 70s. I love it. I'm here for this deck. I do love it. So I have this one, and this is normal tarot size. So this is, I think, what has been keeping me from buying the other one in the regular tarot size, because I have the big one and then I have this one, so I'm good for now. I'm trying not to buy any more RWS decks because I have so many. I have enough. I don't need any more. All right, so next up is the Rebel deck. This is like, if you have been on my Instagram at all, you know that I use this deck is always popping up for me. I have a walkthrough of this one or flip through when I unboxed it. I will link it in the cards for you. This is a favorite for me. I love this deck. I pull cards from it every week. Actually, here are my 3 for the week. I have been told to stop being so fucking scared, eat my fucking vegetables, and get organized. Damn it. So those are my 3 that sit here on my desk in my little card holder for me to look at. And I did a flip through, or I did an unboxing. I didn't show all of the cards because I know that she has issues with people like ripping off her stuff. But you can get this deck. I'm not sure if you can still get this one with the iridescent fronts, but you can still get it in the regular coloring, and it's readily available on her website. So it's fun. I like it. I use it regularly on my Instagram for my sweet and spicy Saturday posts. So yeah, this is Rebel Deck. Definitely gets a lot of use out of me. This is the limited glam edition, but like I said, you can purchase the regular edition. If you can't find this one, you can definitely get the regular edition with the fun colored fronts on her website. Now, next up, so how many was that? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Number 7. This is the Pastel RWS. Always pulling this one out this time of year. I got this on Make Playing Cards. I'm certain it's still there. I wouldn't see why it wouldn't be. I didn't check, but I don't see why they would have taken it down. It's a RWS recoloring. People are purple and brown and pink with, yellow hair. I'm here for this. I love this, especially this time of year. It's a favorite. It's a favorite, not just for me. I'm not alone in this. I've seen this all over Instagram and everywhere else. So this is the Pastel RWS. Beautiful Andy deck that's actually very readily available on Make Playing Cards. And I'm not sure how much I paid for it. I can't remember, but I don't think it was super expensive. But don't quote me on that because I can't remember. This is the Cottage Witch Oracle. Another favorite in my collection. Another one of those decks, sort of like the Soul Trees, where I keep trying to put it away, but it keeps coming back out. I put it away when I pulled out my summer decks. And yeah, then I had pre-ordered the expansion pack for it, and it came in, and then I pulled the deck back out to put the expansion pack in, and it never went back in the fall decks box, or summer, winter, fall decks box. So it's out, and I'm not gonna put it back in. I actually just took it out of the bag, put the bag away, and put the damn deck on my desk because it's obviously gonna be out. Like, because I keep reaching for it, and there's no point in me keep putting it back in the box and then taking it back out. So this is one that it's a go-to for me. It's one that I love to pull out. I love the keywords. I love the way the keywords make sentences for me in my head. It's very clear. It doesn't confuse you. It's so clear. Even the images are very crisp on the card. All of the background has been removed from the images, so you really just have this crisp image against this beautiful background. With these lovely keywords. It is a favorite deck in my collection, hands down. I use it all the time. So yeah, and now I have the expansion pack. So this gives me, I want to say I got like 78 or 80 cards now. It's a perfect size. It's linen cardstock. I talk a lot about how cardstock doesn't stop me from using a deck. And it's true, it doesn't. But I will say this, when I can shuffle it as easy as I can shuffle this one, it definitely makes me use it more. It may not stop me to use a deck that I can't shuffle that well. I may use it, but I'm definitely going to use a deck that I can shuffle like butter a whole lot more. Like, it becomes a more used deck in my collection when it's something that reads as well as this one does, and I can shuffle it as easily as I can these linen cards. And this is like that Make Playing Cards mushy linen. It's like, this is a 1-2 punch of a perfect deck. So if you don't know about it, now you know. You want to grab this one. This is the Cottage Witch Oracle. You can get this from Crochet Witch Wares on Etsy. Um, and Krista is the Crochet Witch Tarot here on YouTube, so you can check her out as well. This is, I think, how many is that? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, this is the last one. So last up is the Gentle Heart Tarot. This little deck. Okay, so I got this deck a couple years back on Amazon. It's expensive now. I didn't pay, I think I paid about $30 for this deck. I got it as like a used copy, but it wasn't used. It was just the box is a little, I don't know if you can see that the box is kind of scraped up and it was like dented and broken a little bit. The box is very sturdy. So even though it has been through the ringer a little, it's still in perfect condition and it keeps my cards fine, right? The cards were still shrink wrapped. It was not used, but it was marked used and it was marked down. So I purchased it. Now I have realized that this deck is quite expensive. And I can't say that I think it's worth the money, but I can say that for what I paid for it, I enjoy it. I do. And I use it. I love to use it for love readings and just I've been using this recently for a lot of self-love readings and self-help, I guess, style readings that I've been doing for myself, just trying to heal some inner thoughts. I should maybe even say I've been using it for shadow work, maybe a little bit. Yeah, I have, and I love it. It's very clear. It's open because it's a little pippy and it has a lot of empty space around the images. So it just lets you breathe in between the thoughts. So you get, you're hit with the title and the style. You know what the card is, right? When it hits the table. It's not something that is so pippy that you don't know what you're looking at. There's just enough there to show you to give you a hit. But then there's so much, like this one, for instance, this is the Five of Cups. There's just enough here to let you know what it is that you're feeling, but there's so much extra space there that it just lets you breathe and kind of bring in your own feelings and emotions. It's hard to explain. It probably sounds completely woo and crazy. Like, look at this fool. She kind of almost bleeds into the card. And when you're reading, well, when I'm reading with it, I'm doing the same thing, kind of just bleeding into pouring into the cards. It's hard to explain. I can't really explain it, but I like the way they read, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And they're pretty on the table. They're very pink. If you don't like pink, this ain't gonna be for you because this is a lot of pink. And they're a little large. They're kind of oversized. And even with my small hands, because of the swishy mat, I can shuffle them. I shuffle them like this, and I don't have any issues holding on to them because of the finish on the cards. They're slippy enough to move, but not so slippy that they're slipping out of my hands. So that's good. Yeah, so this is a deck that I really enjoy. The guidebook is good. It has everything you would want in a little white book, and it gives you a good amount of information, different styles of, different interpretations for the cards based on spirituality, maybe life, goals, work, love. There's all of that in the definition there. So you can kind of get, a few different ways to read it, and it helps you to be able to connect them with the other cards as well. It's not, a deep dive into tarot, but it's enough to get your intuition flowing, to get your thoughts going. So I like the little guidebook. It comes edged in gold, which I've never seen before, I don't think, in a guidebook. That's kind of cool. I bought it a while ago. It sat forever, and I just started using it last year. At the end of the year, I used it for a friend, and then I just really liked it. So I've been using it since, and I like it. I do. And this has been a favorite for a go-to for me, but it's a beautiful deck. Also, I would say check the buy, sell, trade groups, because I've seen a lot of people talking about rehoming this one. So you might be able to get a used copy barely use because a lot of people don't like it. I like it, but a lot of people don't. So try it that way. Anyway, so that's my babbling. I'll stop babbling about discounts. I do like to get decks on sale, so that's my thing. But anyway, so these are my picks for my top 10 indie decks. What are your top 10? If you don't have a channel, please feel free to list them below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It does help my channel to grow. If you give it a thumbs up or comment below, all of that helps me in the long run. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I record tarot and oracle videos, and I release them periodically. Sorry, and that's it. So I'll be going now. I hope that you guys have a blessed day. Stay safe. Bye.